Magandang araw po ulit sa inyo lahat and welcome to my channel, the Investment University. In here, we teach financial literacy, and the dimension of our learnings includes deciphering disruption, number one, foundation. Number two, we teach data analysis, both fundamental and technical, the proper way, like a financial analysis would do it. And number three po, due diligence. We teach the opportunity of the market, the reward of the market, the importance of the market, and at the same time, we teach the dark side of the market. Now, this is a very important video that I will be presenting to you, because in this video, I would like to present very fundamental facts that are relevant in the market today for beginners as well as for seasoned traders and investors. Okay? Here are the top 10 best opportunities you need to know in the financial market today. This is a markets insiders commentary, market outlook, global economic trend, and the financial market in pandemic recessions. Lahat po yan. The knowledge that we will be teaching in this video is transcending other markets, because it's a general principle, it's a general truth, and a lot of concepts that can be used best weapon when you are in trading and being an investor. Let's start po. Number one, global stock tumbles with COVID-19 cases rocketing and no stimulus deal. Vaccines in the pipeline are helping sugarcoat markets. Most analyses would say, see what the market is doing today. Link. Yung truth na yon, didiscuss natin. In case you are not aware of it, in case you still do not get it, this publication from Markets Insider, okay, is a distillation of global financial analysis in the know, at hindi lang sino-sino. I am just doing here a commentary of what they say and distill it down to easy form, simple, layman's terms, so that those who are new can understand that. In case you are not aware of, etong information na ito is very recent, less than 24 hours. Okay? Number one fact, global stock market stumble. Anong ibig mong sabihin yan? We are in a recession. In the economic cycle, we are officially in a recession. Siguro, if you have some economic principles on recession, you will understand the importance and relevance of this. The most critical questions that we will be asking as an investor or as a trader, is there a bigger opportunity for me to take the risk in this market recession and go with the tide as it goes up? That's one question. Number two question is it time to get inside the market already? Do I have to get in, or are we still in the recession? Will it still bleed? Kasi answering that will give you a lot of insights kung ilalagay mo na ba yung whole portfolio mo o hindi pa, or sa tamang panahon na ba ito na pumasok ka. In short, has the market, global market, bottom already? Nandoon na ba tayo kung saan masasabi natin na this is the bottom and it's time for me to get in? Or is there a bigger problem coming in and the market will continue to bleed? That's the most important truth, and i-discuss din natin yun. Alright? So, let it sink in for a while, no? Global stock market tumbles. We are officially in a recession. Why? What's the reason? Due to the COVID-19 cases rocketing. Okay? I remember, nung time ng March, I have posted that all of us in the global market, whether PSE, okay, NASDAQ, kailangan natin mag-refrain from engaging into the market because it's very dangerous. And true enough, from that time on, March, April, May, the market is bleeding. And some of you might have an impression na this time around, it's okay to get inside the market already because the pandemia is over, quarantine is over, dito sa minor market, PSE, it is safe already. Oh, may mga IPO na nga in times of pandemia, si Mary Mart and Converge, no? But the thing about it, if you get a bigger perspective, we are not yet there. And nobody, no authoritative financial analyst will tell you to get big inside the market because we are already done with the recession. There is a certain claim and a certain truth today. An authoritative financial analyst is trying to say that we have to refrain because there is a bigger, okay, recession coming in, and the Feds our culprits has a responsibility for these coming recessions. Now let's talk about recession. The 2008 recession, nangyari yan because of the subprime market, yung mga mortgage, housing mortgage, no? It was the bank, remember? It was the bank that caused recession. Alright? In 2013, 2014, 2015, came Bitcoin. Okay? Bitcoin is a financial instrument. It's a new class asset na ayaw ng banks because it destroys a lot of best practices in banking because of these Bitcoins. Okay? Pwede natin pag-usapan yan in some other time, no? 2020 recession is coming, okay? And everybody was talking about this recession 2-3 years ago. And the reason that they are looking about this recession is not basically of pandemia. So what happens here is that we came into a recession. We are expecting a recession because the general principle is when the market has a long bullish run from 2008-9 up to before pandemia, okay, before the pandemic, it's a bull market. Everything is up, everything is prosperous. So they were thinking in 2019, 2018, there is an incoming recession. The chart shows it. Sentiment is beginning to feel. The sentiment is being felt with the investors, no? Na ngayon, ang tinitingnan nila reason dito is the debt, okay? And other reasons. But they have never thought a virus like COVID will cause the recession. Meron si Bill Gates mention something like this as the next pre-runner or culprit for the next recession. And he was right, actually. Although he is not really a financial analyst, but a billionaire, no? But he was right. He was right, though, no? So, the COVID-19 cases rocketing. Okay, is it true? I can say relatively yes in some area, pero regionally, dito sa Pilipinas, medyo pawala na yung cases, no? Now, as a doctor, I would say this is a truth because those are the data that are coming out today, no? It shows promising decline, okay, in a few months to come, no? And hoping na wala unstable situation, a second wave or a third wave coming. And it looks like we have learned our lesson at hindi ito medyo off-bay na siya, no? So, and no stimulus deal. Actually, there was, no? In the first few weeks, when all the markets in the global markets are bleeding, there was a talks on stimulus, no, money. So stimulus deal, stimulus package, stimulus money, printing of more money, ang ibig sabihin niyan, no, or Draghi helicopter money. Ang ibig lang sabihin yan, you print more money, okay, the government regulates this printing, the government gives a go signal to print more money to pump in to the economy of the market. Okay? Kasi everyone is getting their money in the stock market, it's going down, no? So there is no buying pressure, no? Now, a general side comment with this stimulus, ano nangyari dito, no? General economic principle is that only mga malalakas na bansa ang pwedeng mag-print ng money, no? Ng ganun karami, in trillions actually ang pinag-uusapan natin. Like America can do that. They can give their citizens 1,200 because they are number one economy in the world. Other small nation cannot do that. Okay? Take for instance the case of Venezuela. See the value of their money? Nawala. Alright? So, yun ang mga effect with stimulus. Ang stimulus money kasi, it's like a steroid. Alam niyo yung steroid, being as a doctor, when a patient is in extreme pain or swelling, binibigay natin ng non-steroids. But when we want it so urgent and if the pain is severe, we inject something called as steroids. Okay? The problem with steroids, no, is that at long term, bad ang effect nito. The same thing with stimulus check, stimulus deal, stimulus package. All right? Many of the governments has become addicted to stimulus package. And this will have its effect to the market that is being inherited to us and the next generations. The peso right now around 48. Prior to pandemia is 52. Now, if you ask me, meron bang effect yung stimulus here, yung stimulus deal, stimulus package? Yes. That for some countries, wala na yung stimulus deal, natanggal na nila. That's good because they have control over that policy. Katulad yung America, they are the first to do it because they are the first to be capable of doing it. Pero they are not addicted to it anymore. They remove it. Now, currently, meron din geopolitical issues na nangyayari, the coming elections, and this is part of the best opportunities to get in the market, no? We will discuss that later, no? So, vaccines in the pipeline are helping sugarcoat the market. This is also important, no? The word sugarcoat the market, no? Especially yung stock markets. Kasi maraming stock markets, large corporations, sectors within a market, major or minor market, will be affected when the vaccine comes in. The problem with this, it is an opportunity and a reward, no? They want the vaccine to be there na, no? Ang problem is, wala pa talagang sa crypto ito, sinasabi namin use case, wala pa talaga. In fact, experimental nga siya. So what the market does to keep it in the consciousness of investors and trader, hinahype nila, sugarcoat yung market. Nagpre-predict what market, what sector will come out winning and gaining when the vaccine is coming out. So that is also important, no? And we will discuss that as one of the top 10 best opportunities that you need to know in the financial market today, no? So let me summarize po sa 10 best opportunities you need to know in the financial market today. Number 1, the global stock tumbles with COVID-19 cases rocketing and no stimulus deal. Vaccines in the pipelines are helping sugarcoat markets. Most analysis is saying this. And to summarize that, ang sinasabi lang natin is you do not underestimate the importance of a recession market. Many things can happen here. All things are down. This is also the best opportunity for any investor trader to get in. So you have to take that. No, global market is in a recession. Authoritative, okay, financial analysts recognize this, and we are deep into it, and we are not yet out of there. Yun lang ang sinasabi ko. At hindi galing ito sa akin. This is based on my research, and this is what the sentiments that are being felt, hindi lang sa Pilipinas at sa ibang nation. So take actions and take heed of that. Okay, dahan-dahan lang sa portfolio ninyo when you go into the market. Okay, when you try to invest in a large corporations na akala nyo stable. No? Number 2 in the summary list, we talk about the economic cycle of recession and how it presents the best opportunity to take massive gain should a reversal happen. Timing is golden. Pero like as I said, what the sentiment is, wala pa tayo doon, still unstable, COVID is in a decline, but we do not know kung magre-reverse ang situation into a worst case scenario. Wala pa tayo doon. Portfolio management and risk is highly a decision-driven process that requires recognition of global sentiments and mechanism of economics. Ang ibig ko lang sabihin po dito, pag po tayo ay investor at seryoso tayo dyan, even in the stock market, alamin muna natin kahit basic principles of economics. No, nobody will teach us that. Nobody will teach that for us. It is a self-driven motivation to get your own learning and understand it the best way possible you can, and how that information will affect your trade. Kaya ang advice namin dito sa Investment University, you should know how to decipher kung sino talaga ang alam nila ang basic principles and the dynamics of this sa financial instrument na hawak mo, no? Number 4, postmortem COVID pandemia should be showing a checklist of criteria that it doesn't pose any massive risk in the market. So, kung wala ka pa doon sa criteria na magsasabi sa iyo na COVID pandemia effect on the economy and the market is over and out, and it's a new cycle in the economy, and it does not satisfy the criteria that a financial analyst holds, then refrain from getting in the market that big portfolio. No? Is the next recession there are talks about the next recession coming after the pandemic. Should it happen, anong mangyayari sa account mo kung mangyayari yun, no? You are in the losing end. Hindi ka naman pwede mag-average down, no? O baka the next will come in. Yung recession, it did not happen, no? Na because of World War III. Hindi naman nangyari yun. Number 6 summary, we have reviewed on recession of 2008 and 2020, the prediction, the present state, and the culprit of those recessions. Number 7, banks versus Bitcoin dynamics introduction. So, yung recession of 2008 was caused by bank. Lehman Brothers has something to do with it. By the way, nag-predict yun isang doktor who has an economic background. At in fact, nagawa pa nga ng pelikula nito, no? Si Michael Berry, MD of Skion Fund. You have gained big. Actually, siya ang pinaka-big winner dito sa event na ito. Because the Big Short ata yung movie na yun, no? And then number 8, the concept of stimulus money and economy on recession. So more or less, isang concept lang ang tinakal natin ngayon, no? Global stock stumbles with COVID-19 cases rocketing. Ang importante dito is let it sink in, no? So if you are not patient, you are really in a hurry to get into IPOs, to get in there, to pump in your money dito, telecom, kailangan nang pumasok. It's your choice actually, no? Pero sa akin, when it comes to dito, no, let me just put something about dito, no? Yung ISM pa lang niyan, okay? Nakita na ang potential niyan ng marami. Actually, yung time ng 2018, 2019, there was a talk on the third telco, okay? Nagpre-predict na ng mga ibang tao, sino kaya ang magiging third telco. There is no doubt na any third telco company will come in is a disruption actually, no? Kasi hindi naman satisfied yung iba, let's face it, sa Globe and Smart, and they want a better service, no? A better product. So mga ganon, no? So hindi yan ngayon lang na nag-take effect ng dynamics ng dito, no? So don't be in a hurry. Sometimes you have to be patient to get the right opportunity.